Welcome, everyone. Anyone who's watching this, you're probably here because you're spending the same amount or more on your ads and you're getting less and less results. And we're going to show you today how we resolve that issue. So very quickly, if your sales calendar doesn't look like this, if your salespeople aren't booked up, then please just book 10 minutes. Let's have a quick conversation about your industry, your business, your sales team, and let's talk about how we may be able to add some value. But I will walk you through how we leverage intent data, maximize current SEO standards, and engineer marketing and sales and business development in a way that's very unique. And a lot of people try it. I will share with you that we've built some proprietary technology that helps enable us to do this in a way that most people can't. So that's why people who try similar strategies often fail. We have had a tremendous amount of success. And so I'll start first with it's a push-pull strategy in that we're constantly trying to pull and capture organic traffic, and at the same time we're pushing really focused intentional messaging. And so it's about brand awareness, it's about consistency, it's about being on the top of mind when someone is at the point where they want to make a decision. And so we'll start with when they start searching. And I'll use roofing as an example. It's one of our roofing clients. It's a product that this is all this ecosystem I'm going to show you is part of what we do. And so this is 24,000 SEO optimized long tail keyword pages that all are designed to capture organic traffic. Now, you'll notice these are very generic pages. Fine. I don't even need people to engage or call or fill out the form, to be totally honest with you. I have a pixel on these pages that allows me to retarget these people and get them into my funnel. It allows me to resolve who these people are and have a better understanding. And just as an example, we do the same thing for, merchant services. We can do the same thing for any business in any region. We focus in North America. And whether you're selling services nationwide, regionally, statewide, several states, several counties, talk to us. We can help you find your audience. And so when we go inside the roofing, the directory that we just talked about over the last 3 months, this has helped us identify 34,000 people that are starting to Google search and intentionally look for roofing. We've had 20 people submit forms. We can see where we need to focus our ad dollars because we can see how many people are hitting on what pages and what regions. And so we have already better insight than most. And so on the poll, this is 24,000 pages that you can look at like a spider web that are just capturing people as they're starting to explore a solution to this problem so they're looking up a service, they're looking up a product, they're looking up a keyword, a topic, and we're building these webs where we can start to capture them early. On the flip side, we're running pay-per-click campaigns where we get high conversion rates, we get high exposure, and we're leveraging our intent data to do this. Now, I'll talk to you really quickly before I show you intent data. Intent data is web traffic. It's a snapshot of people who have been on the web in the previous 7 days looking up these products or services. And the way that intent is weighted is not did you accidentally land on a page? Are you looking at multiple pages related to the service? Are you looking at pages related to financing, purchasing the service? Are you checking out home equity? Are you looking at multiple things that are indicator that, yeah, this person is looking up roofing. He's asking how much roofs cost. He's searching, whoever is searching and landing on roofing pages. And we want to target and retarget these people and make sure our brand is emblazoned in their mind. And now with intent data, why it's very different than your traditional marketing that you're doing now. Why your traditional marketing, you're spending the same amount, you're getting diluted results, is because those behavioral buckets, sure, those people express an interest in your product or service, but maybe sometime in the last 15 or 20 years. There's no guarantee that you're only targeting people that have expressed an interest in the product or service in the last 7 days. And we can take snapshots from 2 to 10-day windows, but 7 days is kind of the sweet spot. That way we can run it weekly. We can always refresh and keep your audience really up to date. And the great thing about it is once you get inside of it, so I'll show you in this. So you can see we use, this is a custom keyword audience. I'll show you some of the other stuff too, presets. There's a scoring system. How serious do we think these people are about getting their roof done? We select the snapshot, the window of how much time. We can filter by a bunch of other things too. Their business and job title and other really interesting metrics. You can also filter by, metrics like income range, net worth, credit rating, which can be helpful. I've done a lot of campaigns where we limit it to middle and upper credit. And so if we look inside, and again, housing, obviously we selected homeowners. We only want homeowners if we want people who are trying to sell a roof to. You can't sell a roof to a renter. So, and then on the contacts, we did skip trace wireless, valid phone number, valid email. And so here is a snapshot of 94,000 people in the last 7 days homeowners that in the last 7 days have expressed a high intent that they need to get their roof done. And inside of this data, once we export it, a lot of the other data, the metrics and things that we talked about, you get approximate net worth, approximate income range. You'll know whether they're a homeowner. You'll know, a lot of information about them. And so what we're able to do with that is, we can take addresses and mail postcards and take that and get, boom, perfect. Then we can take some of the data, we can scrub the list against the DNC. We can take all the non-DNC stuff and we can start figuring out how we want to go about trying to target and get those people into the funnel. We can also use custom audience features across multiple platforms like Meta, LinkedIn, TikTok, and more, and hyper target our marketing just to these people. So we know that they're in discovery mode, and what we want to know is we want to make sure that they know our client's brand and who they are. And the difference between, prospecting, it's literally right now, the traditional marketing ecosystem, you're fishing in the ocean. This is a trout farm. This is a fully stocked trout farm. You're almost guaranteed to catch something because, well, these people have actively been on the web in the last 7 days. They meet a certain set of criteria, qualifications. And if you can message to them, if you can get them into your funnel, if you can pitch them, then you can probably close them. And so this is the competitive edge and the difference that we're creating. But it's not just the intent data, it's beyond that. It's as you can see, pay-per-click campaigns. It's a really robust SEO strategy that gives us a tremendous amount of detail and insight. And again, if your calendar literally doesn't look like this, if your sales calendar, if your salespeople calendar doesn't look like this, where it's packed up, where you've got literally every 30 minutes, you've got multiple opportunities to sell your product or service, I mean, you give us a call. info@linkmediapartners.com. You can visit linkmediapartners.com, scan the code that'll come up here on the screen in a minute. And thank you for watching.